Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you 3 spreads from my 2022 planner. I am trying to catch up in this planner, so I figured I would do a few spreads on my own off camera and then show you and talk through my week and show you how they turned out. But initially I was just going to do one, and then it turned into 2, and then I added the third one just as time kept going on and I realized it's just going to take me forever to catch up. So I wanted to try to do some spreads on my own, and I did try to pick weeks where I didn't have a ton of notes. Some of the days I had a lot of notes and there were days that were completely blank. So I kind of just spread out the notes from the busy day and put them on the other days. So it's kind of like it all happened that week. May not be exactly how it is in the planner, but I wanted to have a complete spread and at least have most of the days filled in. But I guess I should mention this planner is a Sadies Stickers Undated planner. So I am using it from January to December, and this was my most recent plan with me, also from Sadies Stickers. So that is up on my channel, my latest video. In this video, you'll see 2 kits from the Pretty Pink Co. and 1 from Sadies Stickers. This first one is from the Pretty Pink Co. and this is actually the first spread that I put in this planner. I was so behind at the time, I just wanted to get something in this planner. So I started putting stickers down here, and then I kind of regretted not filming it because I love this kit so much, and once I started using it, I was like, oh, I really should have filmed it. But by the time I got to this point, I figured I should just put it in my catch up with me video. And this time I'm actually going to zoom in a bit so we can actually go through every single thing. And hopefully, I think zooming in, you could see things a bit better. But this kit is called Winter Wish, and it is in silver foil. So one of the add-on sheets, I think I purchased all of the add-ons. Maybe I missed out on one, but I purchased most of the add-ons for this kit, which is why I kind of thought that I probably should have done a plan with me. I will say that it's easier now for me to plan with more options. Whereas I think last year I would get so stressed out about all the options, but now I kind of get more stressed out about not having enough options, especially with like floral deco. I tend to not want to use some of the florals to save them for later, and then later comes and I have no florals on my spread, so I end up having to like add them later. So all of the elements here are from the kit or from the Pretty Pink Co., like this script, and then these snowflakes are from a Pretty Pink Co. freebie. I pretty much used almost the whole thing on this spread because I did have a few of them, so I tried to just use one of the freebies and then pulled in some of the snowflake elements. But there were plenty of stickers, especially because I purchased all the add-ons. And I'm just going to try to go through these spreads a little bit quickly because I do have 3 of them to go through. But we have a Coffee Monday here. This script is from JK Creates Co. And I was kind of putting these pieces together and I wasn't planning to use it for Coffee Monday. But I decided to just I wanted some kind of spread, so I did it for Coffee Monday. When I'm planning off camera, I can go all over the place, and especially with these weeks, I focused on the days that I had a lot of notes, and I did those first. So I was kind of like going back and forth when doing the spread and trying to figure out which stickers to put together. But I also had a workout here, and something that I was trying to be conscious of is adding some more of these character stickers that sometimes I kind of get, I guess I get in my head about it, because it's not as common in a lot of planners spreads to use character stickers. It's a lot more common to just stick with White Deer Stationery or Crafts by Towie, and I wanted to make a point to use the stickers that I want to use, and I've always loved using character stickers, so I don't want to just shy away from it unless I feel like the spread really wouldn't look good with the character stickers. So with these 3 spreads I did, well actually for 2 of them. The second one I actually didn't, but for the first and the last I tried to add more character stickers because a lot of times recently, like when I'm planning, I don't even look through my character stickers as much anymore because I have so many from White Deer Stationery, but I did want to use some from Fox and Pip. I did just get some Happy Mail from that shop, so I did have some kind of readily available. I went to the UPS store and then Starbucks with Benny. Also Fox and Pip. I did a KiwiCo box with Benny this day. I think we did it throughout the week because usually the box has 3 activities, so we kind of spread them out throughout the week. This is from Hello Petit Paper. And then the full box at the bottom. I was really switching around these full boxes a lot, but I think I like how it turned out. Thankfully, this paper is so nice to work with. So it's really fairly easy for most, it's fairly easy for most of the stickers that I use to pull things up, especially if I'm doing it pretty quickly. But Tuesday I have a day extender. This was the day that I had the most notes. So I just use my extra pull box here. I had mentioned in my previous plan with me that there were 2 COVID cases that week, and I wasn't worried about it because PJ wasn't at school when they were last at school. And then there were 3 more cases this day, and I was a little more nervous because those students were at school when PJ was at school, so not a fun time. But I use this I Am Stressed sticker from JK Creates Co. Alright, so then I received some Happy Mail from Simply Gilded, and then I went ahead and updated my washi swatch book. This is from White Deer Stationery. I had another workout this day, and there were only 2 of these boxes, so I used them for the only 2 workouts I did this week. Then I marked Family Zoom with my brother and sister. The sticker is from Fox and Pip. And then all of the foiled snowflakes are from the Pretty Pink Co. from that freebie that I mentioned, but I also had a couple of the $2 Tuesday sheets. And then the last day for Tuesday was Bachelor Night with my sister. This TV is from Miss and Meow. On Wednesday, I marked laundry. The sticker is from White Deer Stationery. I did a Target pickup. On this day, my husband was feeling sick. I think this day he kind of was starting to feel sick, and we didn't have medicine, so I had put a bunch of medicine in my Target pickup order, and that was for that. And then I marked a planning session. I loved these stickers and this artwork, so I added one of the clip art stickers and added it inside the box to kind of make this really pretty planning session sticker. And then here is where I marked that my husband was sick. I remember when I purchased these stickers, these are from Paper Panda, and I thought they were really cute. I hadn't had that many stickers to mark sick days, so when I got these I was like, oh, those are cute. I just hope I don't have to use them very often, and this year I have had to use so many of them, so that is definitely not fun, but at least I got a cute sticker. And then I wish I had planned this out a little better, but I used some of this trim. It was like one long strip that would cover 3 boxes, and I just cut it up and put it at the bottom of the ones that were a little blank. And I kind of wish they weren't right next to each other, but those were the days where I actually had room for it. Flipping over to Thursday. So I kind of still want to show you the date cover deco first. So this was the same size as the other side, and I decided to just put it in the middle and then add some snowflakes. Of course, the dangles and snowflakes throughout. I definitely probably could have added more florals to extend it, but I decided to just leave that. So for Thursday, this was the day that Benny was really showing interest in my planner, and he had watched PJ do a bunch of spreads in his planner. PJ had kind of stopped wanting to do his planner as much. When he would start a spread, he would kind of put a couple stickers down and then want to go do something else. So while PJ was at school, Benny was really asking about the planner and wanting to play with the stickers that I was using, so I let him use PJ's planner, and there were some dinosaur spreads that PJ had started. He had done the bottom washi and the date covers, and so I let Benny finish out those spreads. The dino kit was a kawaii kit, I think, and PJ really likes to have weekly kits where every single day has a box and a lot of stickers, and the kawaii kit, the way I like to use it is to use it for 4 spreads, so you can't really use a full box in each day. You kind of have to have a lot of white space, and he did not like that idea, so Benny was happy with that. He was just putting stickers down wherever, and that was like the first day he really, I think there was one other spread previously he had done for me, but this was the first spread for the planner that PJ has, which is now PJ and Benny's. Then I wanted to use these really pretty boxes, but I didn't need anything marked there. Then of course I layered some boxes and marked a call with my sister. I had just received these stickers from Fox and Pip, and I was excited to use them because I could actually see my sister and then me in the little box. And the last thing I marked was PJ's 100th day of school. I used 2 stickers from White Deer Stationery, and this little bow is from Planning Like a Pro. I actually hadn't even written this in my notes. I don't know how that happened, but I did go ahead and look in my functional planner, and that was like marked really big. So I'm glad I decided to look in there just to see what else I could put on Thursday. But I really didn't want to put to-dos in this planner, so that's why I was trying to look at the main things that I could put in. And then this full box at the bottom. I moved this one around so much. I think it was up here at first, and then having it so close to this, I decided to move it down. Okay, so for Friday, I hope I'm doing this well enough. I can't always tell if I'm in frame, but my full box at the top, and then this was like the first set of stickers that I laid down. I was so excited about this. My friend from college sent me a package, and it was a bridesmaid's gift. I still have the box here. I just wanted to show really quickly. I was so excited to get this, and there were so many fun things inside that I use all the time, like hair ties and my keychain. Let's see. So it was just such a fun gift to open, and she had gotten engaged last February, so it was just so exciting that, you know, some people get engaged and they have a long engagement, and it was just exciting because I had known her and her fiance since college. I actually knew him longer, but they were just like my best friends from college, and pretty much the only people I still like keep in touch with from college. So I was just super excited. They had a date set and that they wanted me to be part of their day. So then I marked a therapy session. These were some of the newer releases from White Deer Stationery, so it was exciting to use that. This was a super emotional day because of therapy, like something, I can't remember exactly what we talked about, but I remember I was not expecting it. Every week that we have therapy, I'm kind of thinking, like, what do I want to talk about? And on this day, I really didn't have much. Like, I had a little bit to say, but there was nothing, like, really big that I needed to talk through. And I was very surprised. So I think because I wasn't expecting it and the topic that we were talking about, it was really an emotional day. I was like wanting to cry the whole day. So that was that day, and then I ended this day with just watching Netflix, trying to distract myself a little bit. I watched Cheer and then Married at First Sight. Moving on to the weekend, I slept in this day. I guess I will show the weekend banner again. These vlogs are super short, so I kind of consciously had to do a bit of a pattern with those. But yeah, I slept in and we had cinnamon rolls. When my sister-in-law was living with us, we had cinnamon rolls every single Saturday for a while, because those were the days that, like, we used to have them before she lived with us, and then we kind of needed certain things in our like week to kind of have that family dynamic feeling. I don't know if that makes sense, but they would leave on Saturday mornings, so we would have cinnamon rolls, and that was just kind of like our family of four tradition. So since then, we actually just tried to slow down on certain habits that we had created, and we only do cinnamon rolls occasionally now. So it's really nice that I have a sticker to mark those. I did haircuts for the boys. I always do this at the end of the month, and this was including my husband also. My full box, and then cleaning day. My list this day was just a bunch of cleaning tasks, so I just put that all in one box. And then Sunday, my full box, I have church, and then I did a grocery run and a YouTube binge. And I guess I will zoom out to kind of show the whole thing again. And then I'll show you all the stickers I had left over. So like I said, I purchased all of the add-ons. This was the Deco Sheet 2.0. This was an add-on which is called the colored frames. Full box page, bottom washi page, and yeah, I used a lot of those. I definitely would have added more to extenders to use more stickers, but like I said, I didn't have a ton of notes. So my next spread is from Sadies Stickers. It was actually part of this past year's advent that was in December. So this was one of the kits. The advent came with two kits. This one is called Self-Care, and it's in silver foil. the envelope included a bunch of quarter sheets that could either go with this spread or with any other spread. A lot of them were heart themed, so kind of useful in February or Valentine's Day, but they came in 4 different foil colors, so I didn't use too many in this spread since it was still the end of January, beginning of February, and I didn't feel like the hearts necessarily went with this spread, so I just used a couple here and there. All right, so I'm going to zoom in and let's just get into this. Let's see. Zoom a little more. I used the script from the Pretty Pink Co. This Polaroid is also from the Pretty Pink Co., I believe. For the date cover deco, there wasn't a ton of florals with this kit. It was like a quarter sheet, so I did cut some of the florals just in half and kind of spread them out and did some of these transparent paint swatches in between. I was excited to use this large floral with my monthly section. So on Monday, January 31st, this was my sister-in-law's birthday. I decided to just add a birthday script for the birthdays this week. Sometimes I'll write the name, but I feel like I always mess it up with the name. We decorated the house for Valentine's Day. This was one of those advent stickers. I did laundry. Here's a little checklist. Like I said, this spread I did before I was kind of intentionally trying to use more characters, but I did do a little checklist here. I think that was the only checklist that I used, but it was just all about cleaning. So I had the space, so I added a little checklist, and then I caught up with Haley, who I previously said she had asked me to be her bridesmaid. So we talked a lot about her wedding planning and how all of that was going, but we had a lot to catch up on actually. There were several months where we hadn't talked about like anything too deep. We'd just be like, how are you doing? Good, everything's going well, okay. And we really like got to catch up on a lot this day, so that was exciting, and ended this day with my full box. On Tuesday, started with a full box. I had noticed in a previous Sadies sticker spread, I think it was my New Year spread, I really liked having the boxes like sidebar and Tuesday, but then when I did this spread, I realized that I only like it if it's really lined up, and this kind of bothers me a little, like it's barely off. So I think in this case I would rather have this full box on the top of Wednesday, but this is definitely a learning experience with this spread, and I was still happy with it. I also forgot my Hello February script, so I just added it to this full box. So it was kind of nice to have it at the top anyway. I got some Happy Mail, set up my budget planner. I probably received my budget stickers, and took a nap and did a workout. Family Zoom with my brother, and I ended the night watching The Bachelor with my sister. Strange because it's been so long since The Bachelor was on, so it's kind of funny to see those now. Wednesday, this day, Benny was sick, and I'm pretty sure he wasn't too bad. He was still wanting to play, and I tried my best to get him to rest. When PJ gets sick, he will rest. He wants it to be gone, so he will rest. And Benny was just ready to play, so I had to really try to get him to rest a little bit. I also wrote that PJ is so sweet with Benny. PJ is really used to getting sick now, but he loves the comfort that comes with being sick. And so he was kind of doing similar things or saying similar things that I would tell him while he was sick. You know, like really encouraging him and telling him he's doing great. So that was really nice to see. And then I took a nap this day. I received Happy Mail, my Archer and Olive notebook, and Simply Gilded collab came in, so that was exciting. I still have not used it because I'm so behind in this one. I don't really know what I want to use that notebook for, but I do want to wait until I have some time to figure it out, which I feel like won't be anytime soon. But then by the end of the day, Benny was feeling better, which was really nice. Flipping over to Thursday, my full box, and then this was my father-in-law's birthday. I did a workout. A lot of these icons were in the kit, and then almost all the other ones are from White Deer Stationery. So I try to use as many from the kit as I could. So all the ones with like little dots, I don't know if you could just tell the difference in like the more sketched look on the White Deer Stationery stickers. But this day was PJ's spring picture day, and I kind of forgot that that happened, so I was not prepared for him to take pictures. I mean, obviously I knew by this day, but I wasn't able to like purchase any clothes in particular, so we just chose something that he liked. And I actually, when I picked PJ up from school, I asked him how pictures went, and he said, I didn't take mine. And I was really confused because on the pamphlet or the website that was on the paper, it said that you can purchase them online. And last time, I always like writing checks, so I wrote a check, but this time I kind of wanted more of the background options, so you can only do that with an online purchase. And I looked at them online and I liked more of the options, and I decided to do that. And when I checked out, it said no need to bring anything with your child. It's all taken care of online. He doesn't need the envelope filled out or anything. And of course, that wasn't, I guess, the case. They were completely confused. A bunch of parents had done that because it clearly says online, do not bring your child, do not give him the envelope or anything. And I had to ask, and of course there was a sub that day, so she was confused. She had no idea. She told me that they were still there. I could maybe go to the office and see. And then I went to the office, and the lady was like, yeah, a lot of we still want the envelopes filled out, so just fill out the envelope and we'll take them right now. But I think there were some students who didn't even get to take their picture. Maybe they came back another day, but they were not allowing kids to take their picture without the envelope, so that was strange. And I was thankful that I asked, because I am like the worst at like confronting anybody. I just don't want to ask anything if I don't have to. So being a parent and having a kid at a school, you kind of have to, you know, talk to people when you don't want to, and that was very uncomfortable for me, but I'm glad that I was able to do that. And you know, if my husband was there, I would just tell him to do it, but I have to be the parent sometimes, so that was kind of a big thing for me. My boys ran outside with my husband, FaceTime my sister. These two icons are from Planning Like a Pro. And then I watched Married at First Sight. On Friday, I had strained my calf. I'm pretty sure it was from this workout. It was like I had done a workout and then I did a stretching video, and I'm pretty sure that stretching video, I think I just took it too far, especially on my hamstrings and my calf. So that was not fun. And then I wrote that PJ assembled, or actually I assembled the Valentine's bags for PJ's class, and PJ wasn't really interested in doing that. He wrote his name, and that's, you know, he was happy with doing that. I did a Target run with the boys. I'm wondering if it was to get the Valentine's, but maybe not. I'm not sure. I did another workout, of course, filling in some space. and I cooked dinner and listened to the H3 podcast, which I love doing. The weekend, I added a day extender here, used my extra full box. So this morning, Benny was crying at 6 a.m. and I finally was able to get him back to bed, and I fell back asleep and tried to sleep in as much as I could. So this day was really when I had started to, like, I was trying to get back into working out and back into trying to lose weight. I remember when I had received that bridesmaid's gift, I told my husband about, like, she told me the date and the details and all that, and I told my husband about it. It's in December, and he's like, okay, we need to get serious about, you know, this diet and exercise, and we just need to, like, reset our eating habits. So I knew I wasn't going to be able to do it all at once, so it was kind of just like, okay, I just need to track what I'm eating now. Like, that's when I started get back to tracking calories, which I don't think is necessary for everybody, but for me, it's like I knew I needed to see what I was eating, and like it would help me to figure out if I was hungry or if I was just bored or thirsty and all that. So tracking calories and meal planning and trying to eat healthier. I think we kind of slowed down on working out a bit after this because we were very focused on our food intake at that point. But I did do a workout this day. I cooked dinner and we had a family movie night. We watched Encanto, which is definitely a favorite. I think I had explained this in a previous video, but that was one of the movies that we were able to watch. So we watched it a lot. And then Sunday, church again, grocery run again. I never used to like grocery runs on the weekend because everyone else is doing it, and I still don't really like it, but it's the only day that I can mentally prepare for, I guess. So that's kind of like our routine now. Grocery run on Monday or Sundays, and then snuggling the boys. I don't have all of my leftover stickers, like all of my sheets. I don't know where they went. I was trying to look for them. I figured I might have just thrown them out because they were all empty. So I will show what I do have. These are the leftovers that I have. I think that's it. I'm not sure. Just a couple boxes, headers, and then these swatches. So this was like left of the florals. I really tried to add them. Mostly I will add the florals after I set down most of the boxes, but yeah, this is the spread. It was nice to finally like get into silver because the first 4 weeks in this planner were all rose gold. And so I had 2 in silver, and so this next one is from the Pretty Pink Co. Rose Gold again, and this kit is called Love Story. This is one that I purchased last year, and I was planning to use it this year. I almost changed my mind because I purchased her newer Valentine's kit, and it has like the same clip art. I don't know if it's the same florals, but there's like some elements that are the same, I want to say, but her updated format is a lot easier to work with. Like, I think the stickers are just smaller and there's a lot more florals, so I was like, I need to save that one because this one is kind of harder for me to use at this point since it's an older format. So, and then this one had a lot more colors, so I used it the week before Valentine's Day. The newer Valentine's kit that they had is more traditional, like pink kit. So since this one had so many pops of colors, I used it this year and for this week. Now I will zoom in. I never know how much. Let's see. Okay, so I used these I believe it's from the Pretty Pink Co. I purchased some from Sadies stickers also, so I'm not really sure. I think they're Pretty Pink Co. And then the date dots are from Sadies stickers. And this script is from the Pretty Pink Co. And yeah, I just wanted to keep this nice and simple. And they had these beautiful garlands made for you, so that was a perfect way to do that. So starting off Monday, I accidentally turned off my alarm. Like it turned on at the right time, but normally I will snooze it one time and then I'll wake up the next time. So I accidentally turned it off and I woke up late. Not too late. PJ was still on time, but I was so stressed out because PJ was still asleep. Like he a lot of times will wake up early on his own, but I was stressed because I didn't wake him up and I felt so bad. He had to eat in the car, and it's always a horrible way to wake up when you are running late. So the sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. I felt like this kit was, since it was like had so many pops of colors, like I think I can, you know, use more character stickers. So I had my Coffee Monsters Co. stickers out and tried to use them throughout the spread. Coffee Monday, this is from Sticky Bow Babies. Sweet Koi Design Happy Mail, but the sticker is from White Deer Stationery. My Full Box. And then Snuggle Time and Couch Time. Snuggle time probably with the boys, and then couch time with my husband means that we are able to sit down and actually talk about, we have time to actually talk through everything that's going on. I normally would use like a couple sticker, but I really wanted to use this one and I didn't really have anywhere else to fit it, so I just added it there. Fox and Pip and the Coffee Monsters Co. On Tuesday, we did a family drop-off, which just means that my husband was actually able to join us. He has really not been able to join us that much, especially like the second half of the school year. So this was very exciting for PJ. I wrote that he was very happy that my husband was there. And it's funny because my husband, he goes and he doesn't see like that big. He's like, it's not really that great that I came, but I was like, it means a lot to him that you can be there and drop him off, even though it's just a 5-minute trip, but he always gets so happy. Happy Mail from Sadie Stickers and Nikki Plus 3. I did a planning session, and then I marked Bachelor with my sister. I used this sticker from Fox and Pip. And initially I wasn't sure if it would blend well with this kit, but I think with the green it kind of does. And the red is a little more muted, so I still liked it with this spread. And of course I have my full box. On Wednesday, started with my full box. Here I wrote that PJ makes Valentine cards for his teachers. He has 2 teachers in his room. So this one is from Fox and Pip. And then the foiled heart divider is from Sadie Stickers. I marked laundry with a sticker from Harriet Wright Designs. Let's see. Coffee Monsters Co. I wrote them the boys play nicely all day, which is super rare these days. I watched The Tinder Swindler on Netflix, and we ended the night with Family Zoom with my brother and sister. Also Fox and Pip. Flipping over to Thursday. Let's zoom here. I use these stickers from, so they're called Shadow Scallop Circles from Panda Bird Design, the Gathered Layers collection. I think I used them another one on the first week, but I had a call with my sister. She had asked, or I guess she was asking if she could spend the night for the weekend. She was planning to come up with my cousin. My other cousin was having a baby shower pretty soon. It's the next weekend. So my cousin from down south was helping his sister plan the party and get it all ready. So he wanted to come up for this weekend, and then he had to go back to work. So it was just like a quick trip to try to get more done and accomplished before the baby shower. And my sister wanted to help him with that, so she decided to come and asked to stay over. Here I wrote that PJ tries extra hard on his sentence homework. The sticker is from the Coffee Monsters Co. He has sentence homework that most of the other students don't have, and he is kind of bitter about that. He does not like doing it, although he's really good at it. He just stares at it for hours because he doesn't want to do it. And it's definitely a struggle because I know he can do it, and I know that he's learning a lot from doing this. So basically he has to read a book and then answer a question or two and write 3 to 4 sentences, and he's very stubborn about only writing 3 because he doesn't want to do extra work. So but this day he was trying very hard to get it done quickly because most days he just stares at it for a long time, and he was focused and motivated to get that homework done much earlier than normal, so that was very exciting. I watched Married at First Sight. The sticker is from Sweet Koi Design. Let's see. Now I have my day extender here. Used the extra full box. I wrote that I cooked fish and chips this day. It actually took so long. I was not expecting that. It was, I think, like a HelloFresh recipe, but it was something my husband wanted to make. Like, he printed it from the internet, so it wasn't like already prepared and portioned out for me. But yeah, it just took me forever, and the house smelled like fried fish for so long. I tidied up. So here is where I wrote that I talked with PJ about his friends at school, and I wanted to write a bit more detail of what he was saying, but this actually was a conversation that happened at bedtime, and those are always like the times where he is wanting to talk about so many things, so that was just like a nice talk to have with him. Family Zoom with my brother this day because my sister was actually getting ready to drive to my house. So yeah, just my brother this night, and then I was quickly cleaning the office, or my office, which is also the guest room. And yeah, I spent like all night doing that. On Friday, so I have my full box at the top, and then I marked therapy with this sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. In this half box, I wrote that my sister was over for the weekend and helped my cousin with a party. This cute sticker was like one of the new releases from Fox and Pip, so I was just really excited to get to use it. I picked up PJ and surprised him with my sister, although he did not seem surprised at all. He was just like, oh, hey, what's up? like it was nothing. So then I wrote, I took a much needed nap. Man, I miss these days taking so many naps. And at the bottom of the day, I purchased a lot of stickers. Freebie Friday, just a bunch of sales. So I used the sticker from Fox and Cactus and buy all the stickers, script from Station Stickers. Moving on to the weekend, I guess I will show my weekend banner. I used mostly Simply Gilded, and then this one is from Sadie Stickers. And yeah. So I left a spot here for something private, and then my boys made Valentine cards for my family. So they both made cards for like my parents and siblings, and then for each other and my husband and I. So they were having a lot of fun making those. We had some family time. This divider is from Sadie Stickers. The script is from Nikki+3. Ended the day with the full wax, and then Sunday started with the full wax. I did a grocery run, YouTube binge, and I tried to edit. I don't think I was very successful. I probably just would have written edit, but I tried. So the sticker is the Coffee Monsters Co. And that is all for this week. I just finished the spread last night, so this one is a lot fresher in my mind. Let me zoom out. And then here are leftovers. This was the deco sheet. Not a lot of florals to work with. And oh, I have a script there. But yeah, not very many stickers left over. But yeah, I guess I will go through these spreads again. This is the first one, Pretty Pink Co. Winter Wish, and then we have Sadie Stickers, Self-Care, and the Pretty Pink Co. Love Story. But I appreciate you guys watching this video and catching up with me on these 3 weeks. I will be doing my Valentine spread next, and I'm excited to do that. But I really appreciate you guys being here. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.